Hey, how's it going? Today I'm just going to make a video on my kitchen that I got modified, and I built this house set up for me. I'm a C5 quadriplegic complete, and I will just show you a few things that I've done to make the house easier for me to be as independent as possible. So I'll just start with the kitchen. With the kitchen, I've lowered all the bench tops, and yeah, I'll show you all that. One thing that's good in this kitchen is my fridge. It took me a while to find a good one. This here is a LG fridge. Now, with the handles on it, most fridges have the vertical handles, and getting your hand in there and then pulling on it sometimes is a bit awkward if you don't have good finger movement. I've got a bit of wrist function in both arms. This arm here is my strongest wrist. I can lift quite a bit of weight with this one. This one here is still not very good. With this model of fridge, the handles are here in the bottom half of the fridge. So to open it, all I do is come up and put my hand on the fridge into the handle and pull, and it opens. And then the same with the freezer. Slide it along into the groove and pull. And then when you open the fridge and freezer, there's all this space in there, easy to get to, so you can park up, get all the way down to the bottom, the door, into all the fridge. As you can see, I've got a lot of takeaway containers. I cook in bulk and freeze my meals and get them out when I need them. Same in the fridge. As you can see, there's not much in there, but you can see the point. You can get through this shelf all the way down in the door. Keep your drinks easy to get to. So the next thing is your stove. So I can cook my own meals because I've lowered the bench tops. As you can see, I can get all the way up to anywhere on the benches, and I've got a electric induction stove. This one is a Technica, and I can get anywhere on it. Now, if I was going to cook something on my oven, all my handles in my kitchen are like this. I can get my hands behind there and open and close. So I'll get it hand out as if I was going to cook something for lunch or dinner. Open up, pull. I've got the Jamie Oliver pots and pans for induction stoves, and they're good because they've got a little cutout in the handle where you can easily put your thumb in, like that, and pick it up. Put it on. And when I cook, I will sit like this because I can easily get around to the kitchen, and I'm a right-handed person, so I can hold things better, my utensils better in this hand. Later on I'll do a video of me actually cooking something, but for now it's just to show you how I set up my kitchen. My oven's a Technica, and I don't use the oven too much. I only use it if family's coming over, and they'll be here within the hour, and I'm going to maybe do a roast or something, or I'll put it in the oven and get it already going, so when they get here they can pull it straight out, because I haven't got the hand function to be able to confidently get something out of the oven without burning myself. As you can see on my hand, I burnt myself on the stove last week. Doesn't hurt, but it's one of the things. So with my oven, the switches and dials are not rounded, they're flat. So when you go to turn the oven on or off, you can put switches between the knuckles of your fingers, like this here. So my microwave's here on the bench, accessible for me. I'm going to have some rice for lunch today. I got it out of the freezer yesterday, so I'll show you how I use that. And grab out your meal. So I'm not actually going to cook it because, well, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not hungry yet. So make sure it's a new wheelchair, I'm just getting used to it. Brake on, and then open up the microwave. So if I was going to cook it, open up the lid a bit to allow some of the steam wanted out. Usually use my mouth to open it. Lift up a little bit. Make sure it's still latched, so when you are doing this, it does not fall out. Shut the microwave. Push the buttons. I use my knuckle like that. Part of my knuckle here is what I use to push the buttons. When you do buy a microwave, make sure you can actually push the buttons in it, because it makes a lot of difference. Make sure you can also push the button to open the microwave door too. So this one, a nice big button down the bottom. You just push with all your knuckles, go out on the bench, slide it along. if it's hot, I usually put a tea towel or cloth on my lap, like this, just so I don't burn myself, because you could go dish reflexive if you do, which is not fun at all. And then slide it towards the edge, pop your brakes on. I usually lean one elbow on, one off, and then pick it up and drop it on your lap. And then wheel off, grab your plates, and have lunch. So another thing you want that would be good in the kitchen is a kettle to be able to use for medications if you want to have a coffee or whatnot. So this here is a kettle that I have. It is a, I can't pronounce it, Ukello, I think it says, Ukello kettle. And it's on a hinge, like that, with a big switch at the back. You just flick, and it boils. So the layout of my kitchen is like this here. It is a U shape, and I'm able to go into the kitchen and do a whole spin without hitting anything. Those drawers there are where I keep my plates and my knives and forks. I use plastic plates so I don't drop and smash them. Under the sink, I'll show you this. I've got no shelves under the sink there, so I can get under and wash my dishes if I need to. And those doors are on hinges that slide the whole way in. So, as you slides all the way in, so you can wheel around without knocking into it. So the way My pantry setup is over here, next to the microwave. To use it, I've made sure that there's a big handle so it's easy to open, like that. And back up into it. Grab out whatever you're going to have. So you get out your Vegemite. You use Tupperware containers well, not Tupperware containers, but containers like this here for my Milo. If I want to make a drink with a container like that, you got the latches, all the squares, grab it out, put things on your lap, and then you can spin, and then put on the bench. And the last thing in the kitchen, which would be a good thing to get, is overhang on the other side of your bench top. I've got 300 mils of overhang from the underside to the edge, and it helps. You can eat here, you can prepare stuff here. Sometimes if I'm putting tomato sauce on a meat pie or something, I'll do it on the edge of the bench here. You can do that. So yeah, that's my kitchen and what I've done to it, and I'll do the rest of the house probably in the next video. Thanks for watching.